Hey, hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for joining me. So today's reading is the person on your mind. How are they feeling towards you right now? What are their feelings for you? Okay. So we do have four groups for you to choose from. We have group one, the rainbow moonstone, group two, the aquamarine, group three, the blue apatite, and group four, the herkimer crystal. I think I said that right. Anyways, so group one, two, three, and four. If you do want to pause the video so you can take a moment to choose your group, go ahead. But I will see you in your reading. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the first group, the rainbow moonstone, then this reading is for you, the person on your mind. What are their feelings towards you? So we have the Strength card in reverse, we have the Eight of Wands upright, and we also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. Oh, we have three eights here as well. So eight could be significant for some of you here. Maybe fire sign or fire energy is significant for some of you. Maybe if you will look up to the eight, like the meaning of eights, maybe even 888, then there could be some additional messages for you. But yeah, it feels like eights are definitely significant for this group. Maybe even August would be significant month for some of you, maybe in terms of, you and the person you're asking about. But anyways, so how do they feel about you? They feel like you're growing impatient with them. With each of these cards being an 8 as well, it does feel like they, think of you as very ambitious, which for some of you, they do feel like it gets in the way of your connection, or that it did in the past. And this could be you being ambitious, this could maybe be you being maybe working long hours, even for some of you. Yeah, but it does feel like some type of goals you have, even if it isn't in terms of career. But anyway, so the person you're on your mind, they do feel as though you are trying to lead them. They may feel as though you are trying to make decisions for them as well. They feel like you want them to give you a good life. They do feel like you get a lot of attention as well. It feels like they definitely feel like you have the expectation of them to provide for you, or provide for you, a good life, or maybe, what you're accustomed to. But it also feels like they want to be able to give that to you as well. They do feel like you are very beautiful, very attractive. You make them want to open up to you, or they feel that they can already open up to you. They do feel like you both doubt each other, maybe for different reasons, but they feel like it could be difficult for you both to overcome in the long run. So it could make them have doubts about the longevity of your relationship together. But despite the doubts, despite the doubts, they do feel like there are times where, or maybe even in general, that you do have a lot of confidence in them. And this could be in terms of their ability, like this could be in like regards to a specific aspect of them. Say for example, in terms of their career, they could feel like you have a lot of confidence in them in terms of certain goals that they may have. But when it comes to your relationship though, they feel like you both don't have confidence in each other, or not enough yet. They do feel like you both are each other's weaknesses in a way as well. And there is a part of them that feels like you aren't very attracted to them, or that they've done something recently or maybe in the past that they feel like it makes them less attractive to you. But they do feel like traveling with you, getting away somewhere. They really want to take you on a date. It feels like they do feel like there is long-term potential between you both as well. They feel like you both need more freedom, so whether that's maybe spending more time together, maybe without, other people there, or again, like kind of getting away with you. If the movement and the momentum between you both is quite slow right now, they definitely want to speed things up. Like they definitely want to move things along, like they want a faster speed between you both. They do feel hesitant on acting on their feelings towards you, though. They want to be impulsive, but feel hesitant about that as well. They feel like you both are quite romantic. They do feel like making this big gesture towards you as well. It really feels like they do adore you, to be honest. They do fear that the romance will be short lived, more specifically on your end as opposed to them. And if they did act impulsively or hasty in the past, they definitely they definitely regret it a little bit. Like they definitely feel like they shouldn't have done that. So maybe it went fast and then it slowed down, and maybe they and that was like, I don't know, if something happened because of the momentum, like going from fast to slow. I don't know, it just feels like they have some regrets about it. They feel like they should have been more consistent, or they should have encouraged more consistency between the two of you. But they feel like you say exactly what you think and feel, like you don't mince your words at all, which could catch them off guard at times. But they like the fact that you stand up for yourself. They like the fact that you stand up for your beliefs as well. They do feel like you are a survivor, and they feel like you're very strong, and you do make them feel empowered as well. So we have this connection will forever affect me. So it definitely feels like they miss you, like especially if there is distance between any of you here. Or again, things are just really slow, distant. They definitely miss you. And you know what, they feel like they will think about you for a long time. And again, depending on where you are at with this person, they kind of fear that you guys may not get back on track. They fear that you guys may not get back into each other's life. So yeah, they do feel like they will carry you for quite a while. They'll think about you for quite a while if that is the case. So we also have healing. So they definitely feel like, especially with this Eight of Swords in reverse, like they definitely feel like you both are healing. Um, and it does feel like healing from each other as well. It feels like they hope you both heal as well so that you guys can, get back onto, a better page with one another. So we also have, please don't say no, please say yes. So they either already feel rejected by you or they feel like they will be rejected by you. We also have blah, blah, blah. So again, if there has been this breakdown between the two of you, they definitely feel as though you aren't willing or not wanting to hear what they have to say. It almost feels like communication has become exhausting, like one person, like, trying, like speaking, communicating, the other person isn't understanding, whether that's on your side or whether it's on their side or on both, but it does feel like communication has become exhausting. It's like what left is there to say almost. So we also have, is that okay? 1 second. So it does feel like they are quite hopeful that you guys are going to be okay, that you both are going to be on the same page eventually. Like that's how they feel, but at the same time, they kind of want to know if that's how you feel as well, if you have the same sentiment as them. We also have, we need to talk. So they definitely feel like they need to talk to you. So we have keep it real with me, be blunt, clear and honest communication is important to me. So it does feel like they either they feel like they need to encourage honest and clear communication between the two of you, maybe from, yeah, but they do feel like there needs to be open communication between the two of you. For some of you, only take this if it resonates, but for some of you, they could want clear and open communication for some type of closure. Say for example, you've already moved on from this person. They could, feel like they haven't got that closure yet, so they could want to ask you for that. So we also have opposites attract. So they do feel like you guys are very different from one another as well. We also have our connection is doing more harm than good. So they do feel like at times your connection together or in the past it was quite unhealthy or a bit toxic. Maybe they do feel like you guys were doing each other more harm than good. But again, it feels like they think there's potential for that to change in the future. And finally, we have I'm in love with someone else. So, for some of you here with the Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, they could feel like you are interested in other people or, someone else. Yeah, especially if you guys are not together, like they definitely feel like you're keeping your options open. Maybe they feel like you're in another relationship. But anyways, that is all I have for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it could resonate and be helpful. But I'm wishing you the best, okay? Take care. Hey, if you've chosen the second group, the Aquamarine, then this reading is for you, the person on your mind. How do they feel about you? All right, so we have the Hierophant, Nine of Cups, both in the upright, and we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so how do they feel about you? Okay, so the person on your mind, they feel like you are extremely knowledgeable. They definitely feel like you are it's coming out as like wifey material. For some reason it's not coming out as marriage material, not to say that like there's some type of distinction, I don't know, but anyways, so yeah, they do feel like, let me see something. Maybe I feel like this message is maybe specifically for women. So yeah, they do feel like you are, wait, hold on. So anyways, they feel like you're wifey material, they feel like you're marriage material. They feel like you are a solid and loyal person. They feel like you are very stable and secure. To them, you are a great role model and someone to be looked up to. Like to them, you're so fiery and so fierce to them. They feel like you are very attractive as well, and your confidence is super attractive to them. They really like the way you carry yourself. They feel like they can be themselves around you as well. They feel really comfortable with you and they feel sure about you as well. It feels like they want you to be theirs, they want to possess you, but not in a not nice way. It just feels like they have a lot of care and affection for you. They feel like you would be a good parent to any kids you already have. Like, say, for example, you're already in a relationship with this person, you're already married to them. They feel like maybe you're a great wife, great husband, great partner. They feel like you are a great parent to any kids that you may have together. But for some of you, this is something like they imagine you would be a great parent to children if this is something that you want. But this is something, even if that's not something that you want, this is something that they, feel or see, even if it's not something that would happen, if that makes sense. But if any of you here are a parent and you're asking about someone you aren't serious with yet, they think that you are a good parent, if you already have any kids. But they do feel like you're someone who's extremely nourishing. They want to nourish you and care for you as well. They feel like you both go together, They feel like you guys make sense. You're a good match. They feel a loyalty towards you as well. They do feel like they can rely on you and you them, or that something that they want, like it's something that they hope or something that they imagine. If you guys aren't already together. So they do feel like you are very spiritual. They definitely feel like you have a lot of depth. And for some of you, this could be more religious than spiritual. But they do feel like you have purpose, like you're living your purpose, but you have meaning and significance in their lives as well, They have a lot of interest in you, honestly, but they also feel like they haven't really been forthright with their feelings. They may not want to come on too strong or like be all ooey gooey, But they do feel like you are someone who's extremely responsible. They feel like you are a leader and very kind as well. They do feel like you are very fulfilled and that you can make them happy, or that you already do make them happy, again, depending on where you both are at. But yeah, it feels like they look at you and they do assume that things are going really well for you in life. Or again, if you guys are both together, they feel like things are going well between the two of you. But yeah, they do feel like you are quite peaceful and sweet, very successful at what you do. And they do feel like a lot of people have love for you, They feel like you're quite special. They feel a lot of love and adoration for you. And, they do feel like you're very beautiful as well. But yeah, they feel like you are good for them, or that you would be good for them. They feel like you are very positive as well. And this may not resonate for everyone, but for some of you here, they do feel like you have an unusual job. Or maybe this is like it may not be like an actual unusual job. It could just be, okay, I wouldn't have put you with that job, So that could be more so the case for some of you. But yeah, they do feel like you prefer to work alone. And, at times they do feel annoyed at the disrespect that you've been through in previous relationships. And this may be not even in relationships, this could be disrespect that people have shown you in general, like whether this be friends, family, in terms of work, or strangers, even maybe even people that they know. And it irritates them because they see you as such a beautiful person, both inside and out, so yeah, it does annoy them for sure. But they do feel like you both need to have a heart to heart. And if this is someone who you're in a relationship with already, one second. Yeah, they feel like you guys are in it for the long run. But, okay, please only take this if it resonates. If this is someone, if you're asking about someone who is already in a relationship, they do feel sad about it. They feel sad that they're with this other person. And and like when it comes to you, it's just wishful thinking. Like, I feel like I'll be so compatible with you. I feel like we'll be really good together. But again, it's maybe wishful thinking because I'm with someone else, or maybe it's the other way around. But please only take that if it resonates. Um, it just feels like they feel you both can't communicate how you both would like to, and despite how great they find you, they feel like they can't commit to you right now. Again, depending where you both are at already, so please only take that if it resonates. And again, please only take this if it resonates. But for some of you here, they feel like maybe you don't have any goals for them and, a relationship with them. So there is this energy for some of you here where they do feel like you guys are good on paper. They feel like, when they imagine you both together, like maybe they see you both as really compatible. But for whatever reason, maybe due to external circumstances, you know, um, like right person, wrong time kind of energy, they could feel, yeah, they could feel disheartened by that a little bit. But yeah, please only take that one if it makes sense though, okay? Okay, so we also have, I wish I had said something sooner. So for some of you here, they do feel as though they should have expressed themselves to you sooner. Definitely in terms of how they felt about you with the Sun and the Emperor. It's like they could have felt really good about you, but they didn't take action. And, with the Two of Pentacles, maybe they felt like they wouldn't be able to, balance you along with other things they have going on. Okay, so we also have Sit on My Face. So yeah, they definitely have a lot of sexy thoughts and feelings about you as well, and I'm gonna leave it at that, alright? So we have, you are so awesome, you are so pure, where did they make you at? So they do feel like you are extremely unique. And they definitely feel as though they haven't met someone like you before. We also have I Deserve Better. So yeah, they definitely feel like they deserve better than their current circumstances. They also feel like you both deserved better, like a better chance, better opportunity. Maybe even, through their own actions, they just feel like a better outcome could have been achieved if they had done better, you know? But they feel like because of whatever it was in the past, like their lack of commitment, their lack of action, maybe picking someone else, even for some of you guys, they do feel, I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh, sorry, my brain just kind of, like everything just fell out of my brain for a second. I literally can't remember what I was about to say. But yeah, they do feel like you guys maybe deserved a better chance, definitely. So we have, it's that smile for me, it's those eyes for me. So they definitely feel as though you have a beautiful face in general, you know. Okay, so we have I masturbate to the thought of you as well. So like I said earlier, okay, they have a lot of sexy thoughts about you, right? We also have my mind is elsewhere. So do you know what it is? It feels like they can't stop thinking about you. You know, it feels like they're supposed to be concentrating on other things, maybe other people, responsibilities, but they can't get their mind off of you. It's like they're distracted by thoughts of you, you know? We also have on words you don't feel the same. So that is actually a worry that they have. They do fear or feel that you don't feel the same way as them. They definitely feel extremely positive about you, extremely attracted to you. But yeah, again, they're worried that you may not share those same sentiment. We also have, I'm not really sure what love is or what it's supposed to feel like. So they do feel like they're in love with you, but again, there's like a part of them that's not really sure, like if that's what love is supposed to feel like. It's like, I'm sure I love you, but I'm not sure, you know, if this is what it's supposed to feel like. I hope that makes sense. And like for some of you, this is coming across in a way where maybe they didn't have like good examples of love, you know, whether this be growing up through, you know, their own experiences. But it's like they're sure that they do love you, but again, like all the experiences I have or what I've seen in relationships, like I'm not sure, you know. But anyways, and finally we do have I'm going to spoil the hell out of you. So yeah, they do feel this desire to spoil you as well, you know. And it does feel like they hope, you know, again, if you guys aren't already together like that, they do really hope that they get the opportunity to. And if you guys already are together, then they like plan on spoiling you or continuing to spoil you, you know. But yeah, that is all I have though for those of you who chose this group. I do hope it could resonate and be helpful. And I'm wishing you the best, alright? Take care. Bye. Hi, welcome to your reading. If you've chosen the third group, then this reading is for you. Okay, so the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? So we have, okay, so we have the Ace of Pentacles upright, Page of Cups upright, and we also have the Two of Cups. Okay, so how do they feel about you? It feels like they feel quite serious about you and about investing in you as well. They may feel as though you both aren't exactly compatible with each other, but that's okay because they feel like that's what will make it work. And that's what makes your relationship with them beautiful, you know? So they feel like you are imperfectly compatible, basically, you know, because of your differences. And they do like where you both are at. They definitely like the direction that you both are heading in as well. They feel like it's definitely the start of something beautiful, you know? They definitely feel like your relationship, your friendship with them has a lot of potential. And they feel like you both love each other the way the other needs to be loved, you know, even if it isn't easy at times. This could be something that they hope for if this isn't something that has been like solidified yet. They could feel like you are financially well off as well. They feel like they are too. And because of that, they feel like you both can have a lot of fun together, like have a lot of fun traveling together. Maybe they feel like you already do have a lot of fun doing these things already. For some of you, this is something that they, you know, hope manifests between the two of you. But yeah, they do feel like you both are still getting to know each other. And it feels like they definitely enjoy or are enjoying what they are finding out. They are very attracted to you and they feel very secure in their connection to you as well. And they definitely see a future with you. They do feel like eventually you both will be able to be completely yourselves around each other. They do think you both are ambitious and or hardworking and that you're focused on that right now too. They do feel that you're good for them, you know, they feel like you're a good investment as well. They love how grounded you are. They find you very intriguing, you know, but they also think that they need to figure out how to communicate with you in the best way possible, in a way that, you know, you would respond to, like, especially if you both have very different communication style needs. They definitely feel like they need to learn the way you communicate so that they can match that energy, you know? Yeah. But it definitely feels like they want to protect you, they want to uh, provide for you as well. They love your creativity, they love your vision, they like how determined you are as well. They feel like you can be very playful. And they feel like you bring out that sweet and playful side of them too. But yeah, it feels like they definitely want to handle the relationship that they have with you responsibly, you know? Um, but yeah, they are definitely enjoying where you both are at currently and getting to know each other. They do feel infatuated by you at the moment too, you know? They do feel that you are quite dreamy. They feel like you're mysterious as well, you know? So that they're very intrigued by you. They do feel like your connection is still maturing. Um, but even though they do feel like you guys are still developing, like they feel like they know you on this, you know, very deep level. you know. Even if you don't know each other that well yet. I know some of you do know each other, but even so, it's like when I met you, I felt like I knew you, you know? Like we've met before, even though we've never met before, like that type of thing. Like they definitely felt like there's this deep connection between you both that maybe didn't make sense at the time. But yeah, so yeah, they definitely feel very spiritually connected to you. They feel like you both make a cute couple. They feel like you would make a cute couple. They do think that they need to be more expressive with you though, you know, more open and honest as well. They think a lot about all their experiences that you both are going to have, or these experiences that they hope you both will have. But there is a part of them, for some of you here, that feels like you're out of their league. But they do feel inspired by you, you know, they feel like you inspire them for sure. And they feel like you both have each other's best interests at heart. But yeah, they have a lot of compassion for you. They like being affectionate with you, or they imagine what it would be like if you both haven't been affectionate with each other yet. But they feel like you both can learn to balance each other out if you aren't already there yet. So we have, I don't think this is going to work. All right, so this is specifically related to finances, like especially if any of you have like financial goals with this person, like say for example, you know, moving in together, or you know, purchasing something together, or this feels like something that you both have already discussed, you know. So if you resonate with that, then they do feel like maybe something in terms of your finances isn't going to work. So maybe it feels like they feel that maybe you guys need to find more balance when it comes to your finances. Yeah, they definitely feel like it's something that you both need to talk about more, or it could potentially not work out. You know, not again, not in terms of your relationship. They definitely feel like you both as a couple will work out, but that this feels like it is about the specifics. You know, um, but yeah, but specifically finances though. But anyways, so we have selfish. So for some of you, do you know what it is? This person, they could feel like they could feel financially responsible for someone in their life. But again, please take this if it resonates. And they feel like, again, this doesn't feel like they think you're selfish. It doesn't feel like they feel like they're selfish. This doesn't feel like anyone on your side as well, like anyone in your family or your friend. This feels like someone on their side, someone that they have some type of responsibility to, whether it is financial or otherwise. But they feel like this person is kind of being selfish when it comes to them, maybe when it comes to the connection that they have with you. And it doesn't, I don't know if it's like they feel like this person is getting in the way of you too. Um, but they do feel like it's having an effect on them. And again, you know how that finance message came out earlier, like I don't think this is going to work. And this could be because someone else is, you know, selfish with their finances. So they could feel like it will create some type of, you know, disruption or impact. but they don't feel like it will affect your connection as a whole. But just again, like certain goals that you guys may have had together, it may take longer because of someone else's, greed in terms of their resources. Okay, so take that if it resonates, please. So we have bitter. Sorry, my camera cut out. So for some of you here, it feels like they could have some negative things going on, but it feels like they don't want it to affect you or affect how they treat you. And throughout your reading, I kept hearing this song, but it's like random because I haven't heard it for like years. But this song "Where I Wanna Be" by Donald Jones. I don't know. It could be relevant for some of you, but yeah. But yeah, it feels like they could be in a not good energy because of certain things that they could be dealing with right now. So yeah, despite how positively they feel about you, they could be, dealing with some other things as well. So we also have, are you ashamed of me? So yeah, there is a message here for some of you guys where the person you're asking about, they do feel as though you could be ashamed of them. For some of you here, if this person isn't fully like independent, then they could feel like that could be a reason why you are ashamed of them. So we have balls deep. So yeah, they do feel the need to, get deeper with you. So we also have whipped cream plus your nipples equals yum. Yeah, so they do have a lot of sexy thoughts about you. So we also have I can't be there for you the way I want to or the way you need me to. So for a lot of you here, for some of you, they could feel like they need to work through certain things so that they can be there for you the way that they want to be there for you. We also have you have the qualities I look for in a partner. So yeah, even though you guys could be very different from one another, they definitely feel like you have a lot of qualities that they have been looking for. We also have your imperfections are perfection. So yeah, that's how they feel about you. The things that you may deem as imperfect or, other people may deem as imperfect, they feel like that's what makes you unique. They feel like that's what makes you, beautiful and perfect. And this could even be in terms of the imperfections in your connection, again, the incompatibilities between you both. They feel like that's what will make it work in the long term between you. And finally, we have you are so strong, but you don't have to do this alone. They do feel like you are very strong, but they also have this need, this desire to, protect you, to be there for you, and to not let you go through maybe, life alone. I don't know if it's about going through life alone, that may be too dramatic, but they don't want you to feel alone. Like, they definitely want you to feel protected and supported, you know? But, anyways, that is all I have for this group. I do hope it could resonate and be helpful. But I'm wishing you the best, alright? Take care. Bye. Hey, if you've chosen the fourth group, the Herkimer crystal, then this reading is for you. So the person on your mind, how do they feel about you? Okay. Okay, so we have the King of Cups in reverse, Knight of Swords, Two of Wands in reverse. So please only take these messages if they resonate with you, okay? So the person that you're asking about, they feel like they can't be with you, that you both aren't compatible, whether this just be right now or in general. It feels like they don't really know how to feel about you, you know. It feels like they have a mixture of both positive and negative emotions when it comes to you. They feel like you both are, you know, extremely emotional, maybe too emotional, but they do feel as though you are overly sensitive, or maybe that you've both been, you know, overly sensitive when it comes to your relationship, and that they kind of feel like altogether it causes issues, or that it could cause issues. But it feels like the person you're asking about, they're in a bad place and feel like they can't be honest with you. And you know, the person you're asking about, it feels like they aren't emotionally mature, whether this be in general or, you know, right now, maybe due to certain things that they could be dealing with. But there is a part of this person, like for some reason they feel like you are jealous of them. Why do they think you feel jealous though? If this person is in a relationship or they've taken responsibility for someone else, yeah, if they've taken responsibility for someone else, or if they're like married or something like that, then they could feel like that could be a source of your jealousy, in their opinion anyway. They do feel like you both are overwhelmed and out of control. You know, they feel that you don't trust them and that you feel nervous around them. And they do feel withdrawn from you as well. And it feels like, you know, they don't really care about much right now. Um, Again, this feels like it's in general, you know, as opposed to like about you. They could feel like you are depressed, or sad or disappointed right now as well. But they also kind of think that there's nothing that they can do to help you with that. And you know, they do feel like this lack of trust definitely goes both ways. They feel like you don't trust them, and you know, for whatever reason, they don't trust you. And you know, for some of you here, they do feel like you are playing, you know, the victim right now, whether that's true or not. And they feel like you don't really care for them. It feels like for some of you here that the person you're asking about, they want you to feel sorry for them, you know? they feel like they were too dependent on you. They could still feel that way actually. They feel insecure as well, and they feel that you don't communicate with them in the right way or in a way that they would respond to. I mean, for some of you, they could feel like you talk to them in like an aggressive way or in a way that kind of like prompts conflict, you know, in their perspective at least. Like you could just see it as being direct and to the point and being truthful, whereas they kind of feel attacked by it. They, you know, honestly, they kind of feel like you both missed an opportunity with each other. They also feel like you're better than them, or that you feel that way, like you feel like you're better than them. And you know, they kind of feel like right now you both are past a point of return. They could feel like you have nothing nice to say about them or to them. And it feels like they got advice or listened to advice regarding you and now they regret it. And you know what? It feels like this advice was actually about moving forward with you, giving you a chance. For some of you, this could be about them entertaining someone else, but it does feel like it's more so about you and moving forward with you and giving you a chance. But for whatever reason, they regret it. Like they feel like instead of giving you a chance, instead of messing with you, they should have like left you alone. Like they could feel like you were just better off without them, you know? But they do feel like they couldn't be honest with you. They feel like things are out of control between you both, or it was really out of control. They do feel impatient though. For some of you, I mean, if this person is waiting on some type of communication from you, waiting for an answer from you, um, waiting for some type of resolution, it feels like they are growing impatient. And, you know, for some of you, they feel like they do have to compete for you. If they were to, like, kind of, if you guys were to get over, like, the hurdle that you guys are currently experiencing, the challenges you're currently experiencing, they do feel like they would have to compete for you. For some of you, this is more so in terms of the past. It feels like this person does have love for you though, you know, and for some of you, they may even feel like eventually they will have to force things with you. But, you know, they do feel like it will be near impossible for you both to move forward together. You know, they feel like overall you both just aren't on the same page, you know, and that it will take a miracle, honestly. So we have, I'm not good at this lovey-dovey stuff. Yeah, so they feel like they're not good at expressing themselves. Maybe they feel like they're not good at the romance stuff. They feel like they're not good at being emotionally available. We also have liquid courage. They may even feel like they need liquid courage to talk to you in a more authentic way, in like a more open way. Maybe to talk to you at all. They feel like they need, you know, to have a little buzz going. We also have I waited too long to see your worth. Now the joke's on me. So yeah, they do feel like they missed an opportunity with you. We also have pillow talk. So yeah, it definitely does feel like they want to talk to you at night. They definitely want to talk to you when they have a bit of a buzz going. They do feel like it would give them more confidence. Like, yeah, more confidence to speak honestly to you. This could even be something that they're planning on doing, like calling you like impulsively, maybe when they are feeling a little bit intoxicated, or it could just be late at night. It doesn't have to be when they're intoxicated. We also have I'm done. So there's a part of this person that does want to talk to you. This could be talking to you about something specific, but this person also feels kind of like done with you both. We also have I'm afraid, like this person does feel like really conflicted, you know? Yeah, they don't know where they're going. Like they don't know if they're going left or right. Like they definitely feel very confused. They have both positive and negative emotions and feelings towards you. So with the Ace of Pentacles coming out, like they could feel afraid of starting again with you, or maybe even um like maybe even like bringing it up with you. Like they could feel afraid of bringing it up. Like they could feel so afraid. Like this could be a desire that they have, but they feel so afraid that they may not bring it up at all. So we also have I can't hide my connection to you. So this is more about how other people see their connection to you. They definitely feel like other people can see how their relationship to you is having an effect on them, is like still having an effect on them. So we also have you are the yin to my yang. So yeah, they definitely felt dependent on you. They definitely felt like you were a support to them, that you were a help to them. Like there's a part of them that feels like they were better off with you. Like they felt very supported with you, and like you helped them. So we also have so pure yet so dirty and raw. Okay, so there is this message where like they feel like you were quite pure and innocent, but they kind of like tainted you in a way, you know? It's like taking a good person and fucking with them to the point that they turn, you know, a bit like, I don't know how to put it, but like a bit, you know, wicked, you know, like take a good person and you kind of push them to that point. So they kind of feel like they may have done that when it comes to you, you know. And finally, we have don't take it personal. So there could be certain things that they have may have said to you, but they feel like you shouldn't take it personally, though. But yeah, that is all I have though for those of you who chose this group. Um I hope this could be helpful, okay? But I'm wishing you the best, alright? Take care. Bye.